This is your Solana Daily Debrief. It's the 15th of June. So firstly, crypto prices not looking too good. Sol's down here at 143. At present, the short-term timeline is a bit bearish. But overall, long-term, I don't know why it would be. So rate cuts coming, meaning that interest rates in just general macro news will be less. Potentially a pro-crypto president will be starting in November. ETH ETF will be rolled out. And as a high time frame chart, it looks good. This video has a quote saying, "I will end Joe Biden's war on crypto, and crypto and Bitcoin will be made here in the USA." Now, once again, I don't care about left or right politics. I'm just sharing relevant news that will hopefully make crypto go up. Enough of that, let's go to Meteora. So as you know, I've been covering Meteora. People have been asking me things such as, how do you know which liquidity pool to actually go into in order to print fees? And what you actually have to do is just go into the Meteora Discord. They've got like the LP army, and just ask your questions in there because this changes so quickly. So as an example, volume up, massive, volume down. If this volume continues to drop, then we just pull our funds and we go somewhere else. That's just the way it is. You can see I managed to stay within the range, but I'm in this pool here where there's not a decent amount of my personal liquidity. So of course, as per usual, just going to go and pull this out, withdraw, and close the position. This is also going to take out my USDC as well as my swap fee and my IO. Not a lot here. Also, I'm going to swap some more USDC for IO, given that, I don't have much USDC. That transaction will go through. Then let's go to swap, and I reckon just half. Half should be good. Approve that. So the reason why we're using Meteora is we want MET points. MET points will translate to some sort of token. If you had a decent amount of cash, like 2,000 USDC, and you just went in consistently, this is not financial advice, but this is my opinion. Even if you ran through due to impermanent loss, but you're pretty active, even if you ran through that $2,000 worth of USDC, but maybe you managed to generate like maybe 10 million points or something quite considerable, then I imagine that airdrop would be plus EV. So you'd work out in a pretty good situation. Not financial advice, of course, just an opinion based on nothing other than just the fact that Meteora is going to be massive. So I'm going to close this range a little bit, but because I may not check it tomorrow, actually I probably will check it tomorrow, but I will just put it into this range and approve. You can see that the 24-hour fee is dropping, but if we scroll up here, still it's generating about 3.75% in the last 24 hours if you've positioned your yield correctly. The next bit of news, Cubik has a comic Kickstart round and creators get funds matched from $30,000 in a pool. So the link's down here. It's running now until the 24th of June. If you have a look here, you can see total donations at present, $6,000, available matching pool, 25K. This is super easy. I've done a tutorial on it before. Connect your wallet and go and have a look and see which comic would you enjoy. If they raise enough money, they'll go and release a comic, as far as I understand, on D-Reader. And although comics may not seem hot right now because it's really about celebrity meme coins and stuff like this sort of stuff has huge potential for like the Web 2 space. Also, people do like to collect. The final thing is Cubik is very similar to Gitcoin on Ethereum and EVM blockchains. So as this picks up more and more kind of activity, it's not an impossibility that they would have their own token as soon as it's a reason why they should, and maybe early users get airdropped it. So personally, I'll be taking like $100 and I'll go through all of these and I'll contribute to some that I like the look of. Next bit of news, Jupiter as part of V3 Rollout, value average is now live on JUP. So value average is like a backtesting tool. So if you just go to Jupiter and jup.ag, this is just now right here, value average. It used to be you had to go via Edge, connect Solflare, connect, and click on value average. And as an example, let's use it to say buy beer because it seems to be trending. And if we wanted to increase the portfolio value by $20 every 12 hours, and if we had a max budget of say $1,000, and if we started, I don't know when this token was actually out, but let's say we started April, cool. Then we would be, as you can see, we would have spent $137 and our current investment value would be this amount. Now, if we show you with WIF, which is, the best kind of gainer in recent times, and if we started, even then, you can see how much in profit we are. If we go back earlier, not too early though, to like Christmas Day, and if we went a little bit bigger, then you can see the profit that we're in, because it works different to DCA. Give it a go, work it out. I think I've done a video on it. If not, I'll get a video done on it, and it'll be on the JUP YouTube channel. Next bit of news, today at 3:30 p.m. UTC, the Uplink proposal town hall is happening on Twitter. Here is the full proposal. If you come through, you'll have a look. And down here is the budget. There will be people that are going to FUD this budget. They are the vast minority, but honestly, this is a low budget. I saw one person say $50,000 for one person to run all of this. That's all that's required. It cost me more than $50,000 in just editor fees and stuff like that just to run my channel. And personally, what I'm doing right now, other than stuff for my channel and just general research, I'm creating a lot of videos for the JUP YouTube channel that are just going to go out that will just be like really entry stuff. So, you know, how to withdraw from Coinbase, how to deposit back to Coinbase, how to set up a wallet, how to do this, all these things, so that in the future, just better and better videos on whatever DeFi dApp is out can just be released, and anyone that has any confusion, they can just go and watch all the easy ones to get them started. Because remember, the goal is not just to bring on people from Ethereum or things like that. Of course, there's going to be tutorials on dBridge and things like that. But the goal is for normies, people that have no clue, to come in and to feel like, yeah, I can understand this. I watch 5 tutorials and I know roughly what I'm doing. And that's a hard thing to achieve. Anyway, voting starts tomorrow. Vote for. Yesterday, FP Lee and Soju did deep dive number 2. I haven't listened to it myself, so here's a TLDR. As far as the TLDR is concerned, it doesn't look like there's too much information here, and there's nothing else that I need to cover at present, other than the fact that they do want to allow locked cloud balances to be used in governance, but it's a difficult technical challenge, so they'll see if that can happen, and then they'll update. Somebody asked, how much cloud will I be wanting to buy off the curve myself, as in putting into Meteora Vault? I'll put in 2,000 USDC, and I do expect some of it will be refunded because I'm pretty sure it will be oversubscribed. Here's your calendar for the next week. So let's make this big. Infinex withdrawals enabled. JUP vote starts. Leverage. There's a trading contest on this app. There's a Drip and Picasso campaign. Deadline's Monday. And you can see all the other things here. I've personally missed this deadline for sending postcard. Dragon emblem. So go do this if you can. This will help build your dragon. And of course, building your dragon, you're going to get more kind of bonk in the future. You still have time to claim your staker role. Rainfire snapshot number 3. And Zeta Market snapshots happening as well. Now, I'm not necessarily bullish on Picasso or any network that kind of restakes Solana to another blockchain. I know it has some product market fit though, so I may not be bullish now like I wasn't bullish on Sanctum, 6 months ago when people started talking about it, like friends in the validator circle. But of course, things change. So I think it is better to be early. If you want to jump into this, I'll do a tutorial on it. Of course, as a general manager of Validator.com, for the majority of your SOL, just go and stake it with Validator.com. But if you want to go and degen and play a little bit around here, of course, I get it. Check out Picasso Network. I'll have a tutorial for you on Monday. Either way, you earn drops and you also earn some Pika. Radiant's been absolutely killing it with the number of pools created. It's just been meme coin season and it's done very well. So congrats to them. DFlow's expanded their beta app to 10K users. Check your email and have a play. Remember, it's all about just being early to different dApps. And as a reminder, when markets are down, if you've got USDC or USDT just sitting there in your wallet, go put into Lulo. Not financial advice, of course, but with returns like this, 18%, 17%, 14%, it can help kind of, make these portfolio red days a little bit better. There's a token GOME on Solana Mobile. So Game of Memes is coming to the dApp store. And to celebrate, they're airdropping GOME tokens to Chapter 2 pre-order token holders. So check it out. You may have some tokens. Big reminder here, Soulflare Wallet's video bounty is ending in 3 days. There are only 5 submissions at present. Get amongst it. There's decent prizes. I know there's a few people that watch my content that also want to create content because they often ask, how do I do this? Or can they intern for me? The answer is, no, you can't intern for me at present because I'm just way too busy to try and teach someone. And the best way to learn content is to actually just go and try content. Of course, watch some tutorial videos on creating content as well. But in general, that's what you want to do. There's a new dApp out which can help you scan to see if there's any malicious activity or something like that. Never tried it. Give it a go if you're keen. They are seeming to be quite popular here. You go and paste in a contract address. This is GOME's actual contract. You can use whatever blockchain you want. And then you have to provide an email address. So I actually haven't analyzed it yet. Less than 100 days until breakpoint. I do think that Solana will be past its all-time high by breakpoint. And it's going to be a very, very busy week. in Singapore at this time, so go and book your accommodation now. If you've got a normie friend, you can onboard them just by sending USDC with a link with TP link to people that have never even touched crypto. It's super easy, and you can even withdraw to your bank account. And there'll be some people out there that are going to say things like, what about your keys, not your coins? And it's very true. They are not your keys, they are not your coins. Someone else has access to your private keys. But this is what's going to be required in order to onboard the next 10 million people. From there, it would be great if half of them started to upgrade to their own non-custodial wallet and a ledger wallet as well. But in the meantime, give this a go. Go and send someone some bonk. As bonk goes up in value, which is my viewpoint, they're going to look at that and go, wow, I need to get involved. And then maybe they start to play towards the end of the cycle, and you're there to help them. We send them my way for video tutorials. So your actionables for the day: Uplink vote starts 3:30 p.m. UTC tomorrow. You can also go and listen to the town hall if you're keen. Watch my video on W delegation first, and then claim your W staker role. You've got until Thursday. Try Meteora's JUP, Sol, and INF DLMM pool. It's not a big earner, but it's a good kind of start, so you can avoid any impermanent loss. For the most part, DCA Sol on JUP.ag, stake with Validate.com, of course, and earn a good interest yield on your USDC and USDT at lulo.fi. Personally use it, personally recommend it. That's all for today. Catch you in the next video.